welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Zizipo Ndevu. It would seem that a lot of statues in our country have become quite controversial of late. We take a look at one that pays tribute to the miners of Joburg.
Right from the beginning, Johannesburg has been the work of the men who delved underground, finding the gold. I know we don't have active mines in Joburg itself anymore. When I was a little girl, you could feel the ground shaking when there was a rock fall. But we still need to know that our wealth is built on mining. Well, the miner's statue was actually put here because the town hall was moving up into the new civic centre and at the top of Rissik Street, so that as people came out, they'd go up the hill, there would be the miners, the focal point of Johannesburg, the people who built the wealth of the Witwatersrand. And in fact, it was a donation from the Chambers of Mines of the Transvaal and the Orange Free State. And this was the new civic centre area. And behind us, of course, is now the Metro Centre. It seems a little bit old-fashioned because obviously the rock drill is an old rock drill, and the lamp that the miners carrying is very old indeed. I think it's even older than 1936. And the rock drill points towards Langlaagte, which is southwest of here, because that's where the first gold mines were developed in 1886.
The gold mine statue situated in Braamfontein is one of the most iconic statues reflecting on the city of Johannesburg. As we all know, Johannesburg is a city of gold and a city of miners. I'm Pomasheho for Joburg Today.
Hi, my name is Peling. You are watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're one of those people on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. We caught up with musical legend Hugh Masekela to find out a bit more about his musical journey.
From the time I was born, I came out dancing out of my mother's rooms. Singing. That's what. Just because I just sang, I was fascinated with gramophone. From when I was 2, 3 years old, I was singing with every record. So at the time I was 5, my folks got me piano lessons, and I became a pianist when I was 5 years old. I think the greatest thing that ever happened to me as a musician was the opportunity to come back to South Africa and be able to play with South African musicians. You can only make it if you help other people, especially young people who are really anxious and eager to learn. And when I got to the States, I was helped by Miriam Makeba, by Miles Davis, by Dizzy Gillespie, by just like a whole lot of people. Anthony Lovemore, I met when he first came here, and he just has such a generous heart, because when I couldn't get the instruments that I needed, I'd say, here, I'll order one for you from the States. What I'd love to be part of, is like making musical education affordable and accessible to kids, who had aspirations like mine. And it is for that reason that I've joined Anthony Lovemore, for us to put together an instrument, a bayam culture, that makes instruments affordable.
Hi, this is Darren Simpson from The Breakfast Express on 947. You watching Joburg Today.
The AARradeane public toilet has officially been declared a heritage site.
The Edwardian building, situated in Newtown, is one of the most historical buildings in Johannesburg. It was built mainly for gentlemen, and now we get to find out the historical background of it.
Well, they were called public conveniences, very convenient, and they were built in 1911, designed by the town engineer, and built ahead of building the big new market, which is where the Market Theatre and the Museum Africa are today. So that's what they were designed to serve. And obviously you need public conveniences. And initially they only built for the posh one for the gentlemen. It is beautifully built. If you look at it, the detailing is lovely. It's a delightful little pavilion. You know, these little elaborations of tiny columns, the proportions of the windows, the elegance of the lantern at the top to bring the light into that room. It wasn't named after anybody. It's really, we call them the Edwardian toilets because they were built in an Edwardian era when men were much more important than women. So all the concentration of luxury and is on the male side, and you know, men were so important and women were just inferior, because this is long before women get the vote. We need that sense of past. In Johannesburg's still a very young city. We're only 129 years old, and this gives us a sense of roots.
Pomashego for Joburg Today.
Hi, my name is Jessican, and you are watching Joburg Today.
For more on the city, check out our playlist as well as Business Destination Joburg. That's it from me, Zizi Paul. I leave with Jeremy Loops down south.
Back in ETV. Take it from me, say one and then you get away from me, say see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down, see that booty.
I didn't want you to keep it down south. Listen, and I will call you, squeeze you, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? I didn't want you to keep it down south. Listen, and I will call you, squeeze you, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. Anyway, yeah. I didn't want you to put me down south. Listen, and I will call you, squeeze you, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't want to put you down south. Listen, and I will call you, squeeze you, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. Anyway, yeah. and everything she wore. As I didn't show this, and in the night of day, I didn't show you. But I wanted you to stay and I didn't want to go. I didn't take it away from you. No, no, I didn't want you to be down south. I'm listening, I will call you. Easy, a little bit of love, I didn't want you. It's good to see you. Josie, how you doing? I didn't want you to be down south. I'm listening, I will call you.